Piccolo explaining Majin Buu to Videl is one of those Dragon Ball moments that says way more than it looks. He understands Buu in a way that almost nobody else does because he's been there before. Piccolo Jr. and Majin Buu both enter the world with no sense of morality, and they're created with a purpose already attached to them. Destruction, revenge, chaos, and domination are all they know because it's all they were made for. Piccolo grew up believing his only role is to fulfill his father's hatred and finish his conquest. Buu existed as a weapon with no concept of restraint or consequence. Neither of them were taught empathy, and neither of them were given a reason to care. However, that all changes when they are exposed to empathy and companionship. For Piccolo, it was Gohan, who was a child who should have been afraid of him, but wasn't. He was someone weak and kind and honest in a way that Piccolo had never experienced before. Gohan didn't challenge Piccolo's strength, but rather he challenged the validity of Piccolo's predetermined purpose. And for Buu, it was Mr. Satan, a lion, loud, flawed, scared, yet compassionate, loving man. Mr. Satan doesn't try to control Buu or overpower him. He actually stays. He eats with him. He talks to him. He treats him like a person instead of a threat. And both of these moments do the same thing. They introduce connection and empathy to very shapeable beings. Goku spares Piccolo, yes, but it's Gohan who gives Piccolo connection. Piccolo's growth comes from the emotional response invoked from Gohan's unconditional regard for him, and Buu's change works the same way. Mr. Satan gives him companionship and joy, and for the first time, Buu experiences life without inherent violence attached to it. So, when Piccolo explains to Videl how her father reached Buu, he was just remembering his own journey. He knows what it feels like to be shaped entirely by purpose and then slowly discover the right to choose and the sensation of free will. He knows that goodness can be learned, even if it doesn't come naturally at first. Piccolo never questions Buu's capacity to change because once someone looked at Piccolo and saw more than what he was created to be as well.